Hey, what's up, guys? Just a few things to tell you, or to talk about. Some motivators. If you're having any type of stress in your life, I myself am going through some stress rehab, and I made a list on Microsoft Word of things to think about, things to help me with my life, help me to be more positive and more focused on the things that I need to do instead of just trying to do everything. So let me dive in right into my list right here. Um, I'm a Christian, so there's going to be some Christian things in here. Like, for instance, number one, God is number one and loves you and has a wonderful plan for you. I mean, He has His best interests for you. People are not always out to harm you, even if you think so. They are not thinking about you all the time. I mean, they have their own problems, their own issues, and I mean, it's really funny how sometimes we think we know what other people are thinking and that they're thinking about us, when really that is not the case. And they're not out to get you. People are not always out to harm you. People aren't constantly thinking about you negatively, if at all, which, you know, that could be a great thing. People tend to be understanding uh, a lot more than we often think. And then there are people who love you. I have my parents, my sisters, all four of them. And I have all my friends and family, and yeah, I have a wonderful life with them. I live in the same state, same city with my family, and it's just really great to have that and realize that I am loved. I'm not hated. People don't hate as much as we think. Um, you are important and useful and worth more than you ever realize. I mean, I will never 100% realize how important I am and how, if I've made a difference in other people's lives, but that's okay. Um, Keep doing the things that you are doing, the positive things that you are doing. It may help other people. Um, you are strong. You have, under God, control of your life. You have say in what you can do. You can say yes, you can say no. Don't say yes to everything. Don't say no to everything too, but like, take the opportunities that are good for you to help you in your career paths, your work, or whatever will help you in life. I had trouble with that because I was trying to do everything, and it came to the point where I started having panic attacks. I was really stressing out, so I had to let go of a lot of things. Just a lot of things in church, a lot of community activities, and whatnot. So that now things are a lot better. I'm focusing on my career. I'm focusing on my work, and I'm not afraid to say no anymore. I'm not thinking of what other people are thinking of. Which is the next one. You can say yes or no when you want. You don't have to do everything. Someone else will do it. The weight of the world is not on your hands. It really, it will continue whether you will do it or someone else will do it. Don't be a control freak. Things will be messy. Things will go out of your control. That's part of the fun with life and with big things that you're doing and stuff. So don't be a control freak. If things go out of your hands, then deal with it properly, have self control, and realize that if it's a fail, it's another opportunity to do something, better, to find what will make it work. Be courageous, do not be fearful. Look at your life through heaven's eyes, just like that song, Through Heaven's Eyes, from the Prince of Egypt. That's a wonderful song. Check it out. He is absolutely right. Wins and losses are lessons and blessings from God, who's pushing you forward to do something better. Take risks, but be smart about them. Like, don't just be flippant and like, hey, I have all this money, I'm gonna invest it all, and then in something, and then it tanks, and where do you go from there? But like, in order to be successful, you have to take risks. Um, Let's see. Oh, I lost my place. Listen to what your body is telling you. If your body is stressing you out, back off and breathe. Um, if you're doing too much, just let go of things, and things will get done eventually. It doesn't have to get done all at once, okay? Uh, Love everyone as much as you love yourself. It's a good thing to do, to not be selfish, be selfless. Help other people out when you can. Go the extra mile sometimes, whether it's at work or with your family or wherever you are. Take true advice from people, whether it's criticism or praise. Now, you don't have to take vindictive things or patronizations or flattering or anything like that. But if someone has criticism for you and it's true, admit the truth and do what it takes to help yourself fix that problem or do what you need to do in life or with your career and stuff. Take. Oh, I already did that. It's okay to do things for yourself. You can say yes for yourself. You can have chips. You can have ice cream once in a while. You could do something for yourself once in a while. Take a vacation. Go to the mountains. Hike. Spend time with your friends. Have fun. Go to a movie. It doesn't have to be a big deal. It could be very small, but don't always spend yourself. Because if you spend yourself, then you don't have any other time for not just yourself, but for other things. All right? Let's see. Love and like yourself, and don't be a Kardashian about life, please. Live your life, but don't let it suck you dry, which is what I just mentioned. Get rid of unhealthy relationships and habits. They will destroy you no matter how small or subtle. And let me scroll down here, because my list got a little longer. I extend this list sometimes daily, sometimes every few days or so. Eat 3 meals a day. Don't forget to slow down and breathe. Don't overdo yourself. It's okay to do your own pace. I mean, I love that commercial where there was that one girl that was trying to be active, and everyone around her seemed to be a lot more active than her. I mean, she went to the gym, and people were, like, fit and stuff, and then she would try to walk, everyone's running around her and stuff, and then she just, like, does this sigh of she takes this big breath and says, hey, you know what? I'm just going to live my life, and I'm going to walk. And she just walks, and there is nothing wrong with that. Go at your own pace, and learn at your own pace, too. It's not going to happen immediately. Not everything is going to happen. I'm a stock trader. That took a long time to get, but I finally got it. And I'm learning at my own pace, and I'm flying with it right now. A clean place is a happy place. Take care of your living arrangements. Watch movies. With me in particular, I watch movies because I'm trying to make movies. I'm filming in August, by the way, which is why I'm growing out my hair. Love is what you want in life, and it does not equal sexual pleasure and touch. So, like, there's this big deal in this world that thinks that sex is love. That is not true at all. I mean, it's part of married couples being intimate and they're sharing a special moment, and that's okay. But you can find true love with friendships or with like with people, like just doing selfless things and helping out with people and smiling, and there's a lot more to a love language than just sexual intimacy. Work hard and diligently. Do not be lazy. Don't, like, laziness never helped anyone. If you have rules at your work, even if they suck, just follow them. Follow the rules, and if you can't deal with the job, find another job that you'll like. Find some place that is better, may pay more, or is something that works with you. Do what you love. Like, I love hiking, I love filming, I love acting, I love singing, I love working at the library, I love writing. There's a lot of things I want to do. Now, here's where it gets sketchy. You may have a lot of things that you like to do. Do them one at a time. You may be able to do your things later. Focus on them one at a time, because if you do all of them at the same time, you'll burn out, and you won't have any other energy to do any of them. So take a few things that will stick with you, and let the other things that will not stick with you, just let them go. And if they come back to you, then that is great. But stick with what you need to do in life. Facebook is not your life or a gauge to how liked, wanted, and loved you are. Seriously, that just because no one likes your statuses or anything like that, or just because 100 people might like your statuses, does not mean it doesn't tell who you are as a person, if you're good or bad or lonely or anything like that. That's not your gauge in your personal life. You know a lot. You're smart. you know what you know. You don't have to be as smart as this person or as dumb as this person or anything like that. You are as smart as you. You're as good as you. You do things as good as you. Me, I do things as good as Daniel. I think like Daniel. I am Daniel. I don't have to be anyone else. Whatever I work in, I'm working like Daniel, and there's nothing wrong with that. Be humble, not proud. But take pride in what you do. Um, and like me as a Christian, I give God the glory in all that I do. Um, so you can be humble and take pride in what you do. Don't lord it over anybody. Say, hey, I'm better than you, even if that's true. But like if you're in the competition, say when I'm doing my next film, I'm going to be in another film competition. Everyone's going to be doing a good job. Everyone will have done great. I may win an award or something like that. But everyone just have a good time and realize that everybody else is doing the same thing as you are, trying to do the best that they can. It's one thing to do the best you can. It's another to say no. You're always number one. No ifs, ands, or what about it? Because when you try to be that number one and lord it over everybody, it's not fun. It really is not. So have some humbleness with what you do, and have fun with everybody else. Even though you want to succeed. Um, Love your work if you can. I realize my sister works at Culver's, and that really sucks. That sucks the life out of her, and now she is out of there. She is at a different area, which still, has its moments that have bad things, but it's a lot better. So find what works out for you. A fail is one more opportunity to try again, knowing what not to do. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. My faith in God is worth more than gold. Scroll down one more. Don't compare yourselves to other people. You're as good as you. I have to repeat that over and over because that's one of my weaknesses. I compare myself with other people, or I think of what other people are thinking of me, and that's unhealthy. I'm working on it, and it's doing a lot better. Listen to music, whatever music fits you. Just go along with it. You could be rock, you could be classical. I like listening to movie soundtracks, Inside Out, being joyful. All right, had to get some energy out. But you know what I mean. Listen to music. Music tends to lower the stress, like especially classical music. My little sister listens to music all the time, and I think it's really helping her become a lot smarter and more engaged in things, and it lowers the stress down. So yeah, it works for me too. People pleasing is not true satisfaction, but seeing people happy, it is a joy. That is my joy in life. I love seeing people happy. I love seeing them smiling and stuff. I try to smile and not show if I'm having a bad day or not. Like sometimes I do have a bad enough day where I just show it. Or if I'm in physical pain, a lot of the time people hardly know. But I just love seeing people happy. It's a joy to me in life. I am not in bondage to my fear. I'm in the hand of God, which means that at all times where I am, He wants me to be. Prioritize what you love in the order it should be. So for me, God first, and then others second, and then me last. Don't pretend to love God, but attach yourself to something else, which is spiritual adultery. So if you attach yourself to something more than God, to me, that's just doing life wrong. God is my number one. I'm living for Him, and by living for Him, I'll live for others. And let's see. One more. Yield your desires to God's authority. Don't let your desires rule your thoughts, actions, and emotions. Desires aren't a must-have, but oops, I lost my place. Desires are a must-have, but a want that may or may not happen. So whatever desires that you happen to have, they may happen, they may not, but that is okay if they don't happen. It is okay if they do happen. If I see the seven wonders of the world, or if I don't, then I'm gonna be okay. Life is life, and I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna live doing what I need to do, and yeah, life is a journey, and I'm gonna keep going on this path that God has for me. Now let's say a few more things over here. Okay, success requires these things: hard work, you have to work hard at whatever you want to do in your life. So if I want to be a movie maker and successful stock trader, I have to push at it, and I have to study, and I have to read about it, I have to research on it, I have to do it, I have to actually really do it. So whatever you're working on, expand as far as you can go. Risk is involved. Sometimes you are going to lose a lot before you can make anything better. You're going to tank before anything goes better. I tanked earlier this year, and now things are finally starting to get really, really good. So hard work, risk, late nights, ugh, especially if you're in college, or just trying to make everything work. Struggles, failures, persistence, action, discipline, courage, doubts, changes. That's a big one for me because I don't like change, but I realize you have to change a lot in order for things to happen. You have to let go, especially of your past self, in order to be your future self. Um, Disappointments, adversity, rejections, sacrifices, the whole bit. So, just giving you a lot of tips in these few minutes on a successful life and a stressless life. And I hope this video helps, and be positive. Have fun, and yeah, I'm just going to eat my chips right now and upload this video. Give my videos likes. I'm just starting to feel around on my YouTube channel and seeing where that goes. So hope to talk to you later. God bless you all.